Battlezone Games presents Michael Helgens and Greg Kilberger in The Watson Files. Battlezone Games invites you to join Dr. Watson for another exciting adventure with his good friend Spencer Holmes. With a diverse selection, Battlezone Games is sure to have what you're looking for, such as the new edition of Age of Steam. Relive the era of the pioneer U.S. railroads, building the tracks that transformed America's economy as steam-belching iron horses roar across the wild plains. Now available at the store, just off Interstate 380 at 85 North Centerpoint Road in Hiawatha and online at battlezonegames.com. If you're in the Cedar Rapids area on Monday night, stop in around 6 for board game night. Other special game nights can be found by visiting battlezonegames.com and clicking on the event calendar. And now, let's join the doctor and see what story he has for us today.
Yes, come in. Ah, Mr. Dahlen, you're early today.
Yes, well, I'm very anxious to hear the conclusion of last week's story.
I knew you would be. Should we get right to it then?
Certainly. Perhaps you could begin by refreshing our memory about the events of last week.
Well, Holmes and I had been out to eat, and hadn't even ordered our food when Officer Weathers showed up and arrested Holmes for kidnapping and murder.
Yes, I believe they found a woman tied up in the trunk of his car.
Correct. And several of the details led them to believe she had been abducted by the Red Light Ripper, a serial killer the police had been looking for.
So, with Holmes in jail, you had to take over the investigative duties alone?
Yes. I gathered what info I could at the restaurant and made some calls to try and help Holmes get released.
And you were successful in bonding him out?
With a little string pulling. Holmes and I then consulted with Officer Weathers about what the kidnapped victim had heard whilst riding in the van, and Holmes thought he might know where she had been kept overnight. So we drove down to the warehouse to see if we could find any evidence of the woman having... So, why do you think this is the warehouse?
Because it's an abandoned, empty warehouse down by the docks. And you see that diner over there? That's where the syrup smell is coming from. They're known for their pancakes, and they make their own syrup in the back.
And what led you to conclude it was by the docks?
Listen to the birds. Doesn't that sound like a bunch of people chattering?
Yes, I guess it does. And, what are you hoping to find?
Something that will prove that the girl was held here.
Holmes, what are you doing?
You know, Doctor, for a supposedly intelligent man, you sure are slow sometimes. I would think by now that you would know what breaking and entering looks like.
I know what it looks like, but I'm responsible for you, remember?
Okay, fine. I'm gonna break into the building. You can be responsible for making sure we don't get caught.
Fine. But hurry up. Sometimes I wonder why I hang around you. We need to find a light. I can't see anything in here.
Not so fast. No, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I've brought friends. Dr. Watson, I'll take that revolver, thank you.
Professor Marty.
It's nice to finally meet you, Mr. Holmes.
You killed all those women just to get to me?
Yes, and now I'm going to kill you.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, always so arrogant. Tie him up, boys.
Arrogant or confident?
It's a fine line, isn't it?
What are you going to do with us?
You'll see.
You're just going to leave us here?
In a hurry to die, Doctor. Don't worry, we're all gonna go for a little ride in a few minutes. Just be patient. We have a couple of things to clean up here first.
I assume you have a plan, Holmes.
I'm working on it. I hope you're ready to get physical.
Holmes, you know I'm never one to back down from a fight, but we're outnumbered 5-2, and our hands and feet are bound. Those aren't good odds.
What if it were 3-2 and we weren't tied up?
That would be better. What do you have in mind?
Once we're out in the van, I'll figure out something to separate them. And I have a blade hidden in the sole of my shoe.
You what?
It's just a small razor blade. If you slide the heel of my shoe to the side, it will come off and you can get the blade.
All right.
Once we're in the van, I'll maneuver my feet over towards you so you can get the blade, and we can release our hands and feet. Then, when I give the word, we'll each take the nearest guy with the gun. From there, we'll just wing it.
Well, it's not very encouraging, but it is sort of a plan, I guess.
Okay, let's go. Everyone into the van.
Come on, get up.
Sorry. You know, I knew you were a bad guy, but killing 4 women just to get to me?
Well, it worked, didn't it?
You could have just called me.
I suppose, but that wouldn't have been as much fun.
And what is it that makes you want to kill me so badly?
Well, for one thing, you committed a felony. I have no patience for lawbreakers.
I don't believe breaking and entering is a felony.
No, not that. I'm talking about stealing my mail.
He prefers the term purloined, and I can assure you I was not a party to such a dastardly deed.
I'm sure you weren't, Doctor.
So, you might as well let me go, then.
Oh, Watson, you can't leave me here alone. You're responsible for me, remember?
Funny how you want me to be responsible sometimes, and not
All
always.
right, that's enough, you two. I'm keeping you both. Holmes for the theft, and the Doctor because... well, I just don't like you.
I don't believe it belonged to you in the first place, so it wasn't actually theft. It was, recovering stolen goods.
Well, either way, I had a perfectly good Botticelli sitting on my front porch, and you took it.
All right, I concede the point. I stole your mail. Ready?
What's going on?
I don't know. It just died on me.
Did you remember to fill up with gas this morning?
Of course I did.
Well, go check it out. Johnny, you go with him.
Sure, boss.
Now! So, Doctor, the odds appear to be in our favor now.
Yes, they do indeed.
Well done, gentlemen. Very impressive indeed.
Watson, would you mind removing the rocks from the tailpipe?
My pleasure.
A rock in the tailpipe. Brilliant.
Thank you. It's too bad you're going to prison now. I'm going to miss hunting you.
Already got me in prison, have you?
Don't worry, you'll be there soon enough.
We're good to go.
Stop!
You shot me!
It's just in the leg, you'll be fine. Watson, go do your doctor thing and check on the prisoner. I'll call Officer Weathers with the news.